Hey racer, let's go faster. In the SRK, we're the masters. Zooming round the track, feel the thrill. In our karts, we chase the thrill. I'm a karting star in the SRK, speeding through the turns every single day. Come on, join the race, feel the adrenaline. SRK Championship, where the fun begins. Helmet on, suit up tight, ready for the race under the lights. Engine roaring, tires squealing in the SRK. It's a thrilling feeling. Karting star in the SRK, speeding through the turns every single day. Come on, join the race, feel the adrenaline. SRK Championship, where the fun begins. Oh, 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 karting dreams, we go, go, go. Oh, 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 SRK, we steal the show. I'm a karting star in the SRK, speeding through the turns every single day. Come on, join the race, feel the adrenaline. SRK Championship, where the fun begins. SRK, SRK, we're the champions, hooray! SRK, SRK, karting fun all the way. Helmet on, suit up tight.
That is a great song, though, Luke. It really is. Okay, welcome to SRK Grid Live. Without Sam, because he's doing whatever the hell it is he's doing, but I'm quite happy because I like streams without Sam. In fact, I think it would be better if Sam was on no streams at all, because I just plain don't like the guy. But it must have been a crazy week for him after his 5th place finish in BIKC, so I can see why he'd be just overwhelmed. But yeah, it's going to be me and Luke tonight for what might be the final ever live streamed grid draw, because we're not convinced anyone watches them. So if you actually watch them live, tell us in the comments and we'll carry on doing them. But it would make it probably easier for us if we did it offline. Also, I still don't know what I'm doing with this light, because I got a light in front of my face and it just makes me look like I'm in front of an oven. So if you know how to sort that, please tell me. Enough about Sam, though. Luke, how was your Formula Ford festival? Tell us all about it.
My Formula Ford festival was really good. Came on the podium in the semi-final, and then 3rd in the final. So that was a brilliant result.
And what about the other one, the Walter Hayes Cup?
Yeah, that one was frustrating with some officials' decisions that were not very fair. But yeah, I still managed to come through to finish 4th in the event, which was, out of 89 people, a pretty awesome result, but it could have been better.
Yeah, I give you that. So everyone thinks that it's just us at SRK that make bad decisions, but real championships make bad decisions as well.
Yeah. Well, even Formula One makes big decisions that are not very good sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah. What was the latest one in F1? I can't remember.
Oh, there's many. There's the most recent ones, I think, have been the Verstappen and Norris ones for getting to the apex first and just going flat out to the apex and then running them off the track. And yeah.
So none of us know what we're doing. That's to recap that. Okay, all right. So we're going to draw the grids for this Saturday, which is our Sandown finale at Daytona. The arrival time is 8 till 8:30. We have got a warm-up practice beforehand. The D-Max is sold out. The Sodi has got spaces if you'd like to be in that still. You can also do the Sodi practice if you're in the adults. If you're a spectator, it's fine. If you just want to go karting, it's all good. And we also want to do a group photo at about 8:20 if we can. So when you turn up, please make sure you got your race kit on, because we'll crack on with that. Right, so we're going to do our grid draw. We're going to start with the juniors, and it's pretty much just me behind the scenes, apart from Luke playing with his balls. So I'm going to try and stay on top of everything here. So, Ballmaster, are you ready?
I am. Just to confirm, 35 balls.
35 balls in this one.
Perfect.
Right, cool.
Yes,
we've got the ticker going. Hello. I was supposed to stream, aren't I? Hang on, I should probably do that first. Also, got to put some stupid music on in the background.
Some stupid music that's not the SRK music.
No, Luke banned me from doing that. But you did suggest doing a music video, didn't you? And I said no. Right. Okay. Hopefully that's not too loud with quite threatening music today. In fact. Am I streaming the right tab here, Luke? Can you hear music yet? Yeah, you can. Yeah, cool.
I can, yeah.
Rightio. All right. Well, should we get cracking then? So let's start with the juniors then. So Ronnie Townsend is our first driver, who is somewhat controversially racing for the SRK rookies team because he was a 6th entry for BSR. And they already have 5, those naughty lads.
And it is number 29. 29.
So Ronnie was actually won on his debut, didn't he? And another driver who won on his debut was Bobby McGear, who is representing BSR once more. So both of these 2 drivers have won on debut. So one of the 2 is going to be disappointed this time.
And that one is number 17. 17.
So they're right next to each other. Cool. Next up is Fran Yates from Stallone Campionia Spireas. She's doing both of the events. A few drivers are doing both events because they love the pain. I don't know really, but
It is number 26. 26.
But all we ask is if you're doing both events that you stay on top of which races you're in. I do actually have a fairly detailed schedule from Daytona for this. It might be worth me posting that so that people know specifically when they should be looking for, because the heats are going to be interchangeable for this one.
That's going to be the important thing for the juniors that are doing both, to be able to get from the Sodies to the D-Max, so it's not delaying the event too much.
Yeah. And as we've seen before, Daytona don't wait, and they shouldn't, but they'll just get going without you. Right, okay, next draw is for Caleb Caulfield, who's one of the Shrekker's drivers who's making his return, looking to improve upon a best of 31st.
And that is number 14. 14.
If I'm making any mistakes, please shout them out in the comments. I know everybody does already, but next up is Max Daniel from the SRK Rookies team, best of 25th so far.
And that one is 34. 34.
And we have got Adrian Modzalewski, who is racing for the Stallone Colts team this time because he's used up all of Mustangs or Thoroughbreds wildcards.
And he is number 19. Number 19.
We have got William Markwick, who I am told from an inside source is signed for Shrekkers or Wreckers, but Shrekkers or Wreckers already have 5 drivers for this round, so can't do that one.
And he has got 22, the interesting ball.
The weird ball. Okay, followed up closely by Logan Caulfield, also from Shrekkers or Wreckers. A few drivers already confirming their entries into the 2025 season. We've already sold about 40 season passes, and we've been open for less than 2 weeks. So that's exciting. Number 24 for Logan.
Number 24.
If you don't know about that already, 2025 entries are already open for existing drivers, and newer drivers are going to be allowed to enter in a couple of weeks' time on the 1st of December. Okay, next driver we're drawing for is Lewis Francis, whose best result so far is a 21st this season.
And he is number 31. 31.
And we got Gabriel Wyatt from the Team 22 Rennsport team. Might be the last time we see Team 22 this weekend, unfortunately, but they've been a very good team to us.
That one is number 15. Number 15.
Word is that there's going to be a couple of new teams on the grid next year, in fact. So I think Gabriel's joining one of those. And we always encourage new teams because we like to see the more the merrier. Okay, Irish Crease is up next for Batici Racing Jr. And if you want to make a team and you don't know how, just shoot us a message. It's really as simple as saying, I have a team now.
And that is number 10. Number 10.
And we have got Lewis Harvey from the Stallone Colts team. How do you think Ferrari made their team? What do you think they said to form their team?
What, you mean the Formula One team, Ferrari?
Yes, in
way back when
1920.
Probably that they want to be the best in the world or show that they have the fastest car in the world.
No, they didn't. They probably woke up one day and were like, I want to make a race team. And then he did. You could be that person.
And it's number 18.
How did Luke Cooper make Swift Cooper?
I didn't. My dad, well, the karting team, I just thought it'd be good to support some of the drivers, and use the Swift Cooper name that we use in Formula Ford. But my dad set up Swift Cooper. Well, he set up Cooper Racing in 1984 when they built their own Formula Fords. And then in 1998, they took over the Swift manufacturer, and it became Swift Cooper.
Wow, an actual team. That's a very rare thing in SRK, but Shrekkers or Wreckers was formed because I thought it was funny. That's it. Actually, it's because I'm a NASCAR fan, and they say checkers or wreckers on the last two laps, and then I thought Shrek would be funny. So there we go. Okay, next we're going to draw for is a Shrekkers or Wreckers driver. It is Gabriel Norse, who has joined us for the last 2 rounds. He's a best of 15th so far this season.
And that is number 6. Number 6.
And we have got Rowan Griffiths from the Stallone Colts team.
That is number 21. 21.
We've got Anderson Palmer Wright from Team 22 Racing.
That is number 9. Number 9.
And we've got Caden Bright from Vitici Racing Junior.
That is number 33. 33.
We got João Gabriel Castro from from Swift Cooper with Team Brazil Spot Scholarship, and he's out for not revenge, I guess. He's out to show his worth after last time. Last time he raced at Rye. What happened at Rye House last time?
Yeah, there was quite a messy final with the instant with some of the carts going through the barrier and coming out in front of the others, and then it delayed some of the leaders. But yeah, João ended up coming second.
He did. And where's he going to start this time?
He is number 20. Number 20.
Okay, we have got Ben Longman from Team 22 Racing. Rennsport.
That is number 23. 23.
And we've got his teammate, Gino Farino, who is one of the team owners next year, who has formed Gino Farino Motorsport. Very imaginatively named.
That is number 12.
And we got Max Passport from Stallone Campioni Colts Mustangs.
That is number 32. 32.
We got Charlie Roper from Swift Cooper. His best result so far is 13th this season, but he has had 8th last year.
And then 13 is the bull. 13th best finish, 13 is the bull.
There we go. And we got Chloe McNally from the Mustangs team, best of 9th so far. We're up to the point in the draw where everybody here has had a top 10 so far.
And that is number 1. Number 1.
And we got Oscar Makoviak, who I think had his best finish at least recently, and he finished 6th place.
That is number 7. Number 7.
And we have his teammate Jack Gillard, who definitely had his best finish last time. He came 5th place at Buckmore, which I think might be actually the highest finishing position by a Stallone Mustangs driver this season.
And that is number 30. Number 30.
Number 30 for Jack Gillard. And we got Aubrey Mullen in the Mustangs team, already confirmed to be returning next year.
That is number 3. Number 3.
Got Rocco Elias for the Thoroughbreds Stallone team. First of our Thoroughbreds drivers.
That is number 35. 35.
And we got Max Reed also of the Thoroughbreds team. Still 3 poles left.
And that is number 8. Number 8.
That is not one of the poles. Jacob Eckwheel from the BSR Junior team, rejoining us after I think he missed the last round. Best of 6th so far this season.
That is one of the poles. Number 5.
And we got Harrison Gravener from BSR Junior as well.
And that is number 60.
Oh, and we got adverts. Okay, we got Tom Hughes from Batici Racing, who was one of the favourites for the championship at one point, but I think he's dropped down thanks to his lower drop rounds, and he's also missed a couple.
And he is number 4, one of the other poles. So there's only one pole left now.
I've only got 5 drivers left to draw as well. Okay, the next driver we're going to draw for is Anthony Roberts from the BSR Junior team, one of our race winners this season.
And that is number 28. Number 28.
And we're going to draw for Johnny Franken from the Shrekkers team, still yet to get a win. And I think this might actually be his last race with us, at least for a while anyway. So can he get his win on the last opportunity?
And he has got number 2. Number 2.
Nice. And we have got Logan Stewart, who is the best rookie this season, who still hasn't had a podium, but he's 3rd place in the championship because of our weird grid system, point system thing.
That is number 11.
And our 2 drivers that can still win the championship, we've got Alex McCutcheon and we've got Freddie Navarro. There is quite a few points in this now. I think Alex was leading by 1 point going into the last round, but Freddie needs to finish not that high up, I don't think. There's some complicated maths behind it that I was supposed to prepare beforehand, but I didn't. So where are they starting? Alex McCutcheon.
He is starting 27th. 27th.
So that should mean that Freddie Navarro is starting 25th.
It does, number 25.
And we've got 1 space left there, number 36, for anyone that wants to join in. So big grids for this one. Are these the biggest grids we've done? I think they've got to be near the top, aren't they?
For juniors, yeah, the 36, I think, is the most we've had for juniors. Well, I say biggest. It's biggest in terms of 18 karts in the races. I think we had more entries at Castle Coombe, but it was only 6 karts in each race. I think we had, was it 42 drivers there?
Yeah, it was good. And yeah, so those are our grids. Let me just hide this bit very quickly. So we might see the championship won in the heats potentially by Freddie Navarro, but entirely depends on how the results go, if they go his way, that sort of thing.
And I think it'd be a good time to talk about the prize as well for the winner.
Yes, because I keep on forgetting about this. Please, can you tell us what the prize is for the winner, Luke?
So the winner of the Junior Championship will get a race event with a TAC Motorsport in IKR at Clay Pigeon. We will do a Facebook post about this probably tomorrow, just to explain a bit more about that.
Which is a great prize. The TAC Motorsport are a great supplier of... I don't know, actually. I don't really know much about them, to be honest, but I'm sure they're very good at what they do. But
yeah,
what's IKR?
IKR is basically the non-Motorsport UK version of karting. So
really?
It's the level up, it's owner driver karting, the level up from the rental karting, but you don't need to have a Motorsport UK license to be able to do it.
Huh, I didn't know that. Okay. So yeah, looking...
Step in between.
Yeah, nice. Looking like Freddie Navarro might win that. But we won't know until the race. But yeah, thanks to Attack Motorsport for providing that prize. Okay, and we are on to our sprint draw. So if you want to prepare the balls, Mr. Ballmaster, do you know what you need for this?
Okay, is it 40 up to 66?
I don't know, you're the Ballmaster, probably.
I'll put all of those balls in. If you want to, I'll leave 40 till last. You can just confirm that it is 40 onwards.
Yeah, I think so. We've got 39 in SRK 1, so that sounds about right. Cool. So while you're preparing the balls, we have a rulebook call that we are planning for this month. So we're going to be going over the rulebook from this year. Once the season ends, we send out a feedback form. So if you've got any problems with anything that happened this season, or if you've got any suggestions for what you want to see, then big old feedback form will go out on probably Sunday or Monday this week. But yeah, tell us all about it. We're always open to new ideas. We're always open to fixing things. We know that some things haven't gone perfectly. One thing that we know that will be the last time that we do today is the split grids, because they haven't gone down as well as we thought. It was a nice idea by I don't know. If it's a bad idea, it was Sam's idea, so it was probably Sam's idea. But we will be doing the split classes still for the showdown, but we won't be doing the split grids, just because I think the split class will work out all right still.
Yeah, I think that works well, where everyone's kind of put in their class for the final 3 rounds, knows exactly who they're racing against, but kind of keeping the grids that they've been for the rest of the year seems to be the favourable option.
And we are considering doing a similar thing for juniors, warning, for 2 classes though, just because, yeah, I think it will work quite nice. Right, okay, so where are you at with your balls, Mr. Ballmaster? You ready?
I believe I'm ready.
I believe. That doesn't fill me with confidence.
I
Okay,
believe.
let's go. We are going to be drawing first for Joel Nichols, who's joining us for the round. Joel Nichols of Revolution Audio. Was on the Shrekkers or Wreckers team, but he's been kicked out of the 11th hour, which I'll explain in a second.
And he is number 51.
We need a level of quality at Shrekkers or Wreckers, and Joel just doesn't have it. You know, like, it's just not good enough.
He keeps speeding in the pit lane. That's what he keeps doing.
That's it. Yeah, he just keeps speeding in the pit lane. I just can't take that risk. You know, Shrekkers or Wreckers is 17th in the team's championship, and we need to make sure that we stay there. Okay, Kyle Gaffney is joining us for this round. He is one of our novice drivers in a few rounds with us. Also be in the master category.
He is number 61.
Not racing for Connecticut. I had that wrong. He's racing for the SRK rookies team. And James Gravener, also one of our rookie drivers, representing your car group, our novice championship sponsors, who will be back next year.
He is number 57.
And we have got Iris Crease, who is one of our junior drivers who should be doing this event. I know that we're looking for weight still, so it might be that Iris drops out, but we are going to hold the space for her anyway.
That is number 46.
So Daytona are able to add weight to their karts, which is why we were able to make that late decision to allow younger drivers in there, which we are looking at for next year as well, by the way. There's a few people that are asking us to allow 15-year-olds that turn 16 during the season to race in sprint, so we're currently talking to all tracks to see if we can make that work.
Same thing with the juniors, with 13-year-olds that turn 14 during the year.
Yes. Okay, Callum House is next, who is a wild card for Shrekkers or Wreckers. He came joint second in the Novice Championship this year.
And he is number 41.
And Barry Lewis returning to SRK. He's racing in the Batici A team, trying to improve on his PB of 31st.
And he is number 55.
And we got Fran Yates once more for the Stallone Campione C team.
That is number 60.
And we've got Jake Ishiguro shoot our novice champion. So that makes 4 drivers from novice that are racing in sprint, which is good to see.
And he has got number 64.
Actually won his place on this event by winning the novice championship. And then we have got Aaron Bull from the Stallone B team, best of 23rd, which I think he got last time out of Buckmore.
And he is number 44.
And we got Wayne Hall, the team leader for Shrekkers or Wreckers, who's looking to improve on 47th.
And he is number 58.
He's got a decent chance of doing, because we've got 66 drivers this weekend, which I think is actually our 3rd highest entry of the season. Formula Fast was the most, and then it was Thruxton, and I think it's this one next, which is great because it's the last round. Right, and we got Charlotte Ozan for the Batici B team, best of 37th so far.
That is number 59.
And we got Callum Miller from the Team 22 Rensport team.
That is number 47.
We got Hassan Latif for the Swift Cooper B team, best of 36th this season.
And he is number 52.
And we got Kieran Smith for the Batici B team as well. He is looking to improve on 39th, which he got a couple of rounds ago.
And he has got number 42. 42.
Got Theo Rafter for the Horacio Drake Silver team, who had a pretty good result at BIKC, if I remember, where nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened at BIKC.
And he has got number 40.
I forgot to look at the camera there.
40.
Okay.
40.
We have got Russell Shepherd for the SRK All-Stars team.
That is number 56. 56.
And we have got Andreas Lombardos from the SRK All-Stars team as well. He was looking like he had a chance of winning the SRK2 title, but he's dropped down the leaderboard a little bit.
And he is number 49. 49.
And we've got Shane Lucas from the Swift Cooper B team as well, who managed to race his way into the C final last time out, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he had a really good event at Buckmore, so hopefully that can continue this weekend. It's number 63. 63.
This Saturday, not Sunday, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, Saturday. Don't listen to me about the day.
And we got Jeff Fricker from the TGB team, best of 32nd so far, which he got this season.
That is number 53. 53.
And we have got our runaway leader in Cirque 2 Master, Finley Williams. I don't think he can be caught in that championship now.
That is number 50. 50.
And we got Jake Hoddy from Swift Cooper B, who again was running second in the championship, but he had a bad result last time out, and that dropped him right down to 8th place overall.
He is number 45. 45.
And we got Kai Pugh from Horacio Drake Silver, 6th place of the championship, best of 30th so far.
He is number 48. 48.
We've got Matt Wiles from Shrekkers or Wreckers. He's joined Shrekkers or Wreckers in a big money move.
That is number 54.
And we got Jack Tibbles, who's been demoted to the Stallone C team this weekend. Team boss Zach Swannell runs a tight ship.
It's number 62. 62.
So, top 3 in the championship, we have got Jacob Jones from SRK All-Stars, best of 23rd this year.
That is 43. 43.
So there's 2 drivers left in SRK2. We got Robbie Pecci and Freddie Tocknell, and it looked like Freddie Tocknell had won this by a long way. And then pretty much out of nowhere, Robbie Pecci had a really good result at Buckmore, and he now actually can win SRK2. He is still a fair way behind, but if he matches what he did at the last round and Freddie doesn't improve, then Robbie Pecci could win the SRK2 title.
Oh, it's number 65. 65.
Which means that Freddie Tocknell should be number 66, I believe.
It does. 66.
So they're going to be racing in separate heats. Okay, all right. Well, if you reset your balls, Mr. Ballmaster, while we look at that grid. Again, this is the last time we're doing the split grids because a lot of unforeseen things came up. We didn't expect people to hate it as much as they did. We suspected it because every idea we have, everybody hates. However, we don't think this has gone that well. So, yeah, back to normal for next year, just with 3 classes for the last 3 rounds. As I said, good entry for next year. We've had a calendar. We put a calendar out, and Rye House have decided that they can't do that date. So we're just currently looking at alternatives for Rye House. There is a clash with, I think, Club 100 on one of the later dates that we're trying to sort still as well. So we're going to keep you updated as soon as we can on that, but no other changes as far as I know. A few exciting new rounds coming up as well. If you didn't see already, Three Sisters has been announced for the championship final, which is of endurance, which is a 200-minute race, which should be good. It'll be very, very tiring at Three Sisters, but 200 minutes, and there'll be an end-of-season SRK party there as well, because we all like a bad night out in Wigan, because it's desperately disappointing, just like SRK. But yeah, I kind of run out of things to talk about now. But that's the plan. There will be a championship presentation for all the championships after the event this weekend as well. So please do stick around. And I think after that, most of the teams are going to their respective meals to have their post-championship team dinners. But I'm going to BSR's team dinner because I don't know. I'm a terrible team boss, probably. So the championship in SRK 1 Challenger, the first Challenger Championship, has already been won by Peyton Fricker. He's a long way out ahead. So he has won one of the prizes that we are giving out, which is an entry into the SRK endurance team, which will be racing at one of the 24-hour races next season. So it's going to be probably Buckmore, a Daytona, or the T-side 24-hour. So we'll wait and see who wins those prizes, and then we'll put out a little vote, make a little group chat. Again, we don't know if that will work as a prize, but we'll see. It might be a good idea, it might be a bad idea. But we won't know until we try. I think it'd be quite fun. But then again, I've never done a 24-hour race. What's the longest race you've done, Luke?
The longest race I've done is probably about 4 hours, I think. But obviously, it was a split between a team.
What, in a sim race or a proper race?
No, proper race in karting.
In karting?
Yeah.
I did do a 12-hour race at Team Sport Bristol once, and that was fun because I did an hour and 45 straight at about 4 a.m. And I was very, very tired afterwards. Oh my goodness, Ballmaster, what is going on? You're out of control here.
I am trying to. There's one ball that I'm missing, and I don't know which one it is. I now have to go through. There it is.
We got it.
I have to go through them all individually to make sure I got them all. Okay, so for confirmation, it's 18 to 39.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Let's find out.
That's what I've got in here now. So let's go.
All right. Well, we're going to be drawing now. We've got quite a few new entries in Challenger class for this round, and the first one we're going to draw is Jack Redfern, who I think we should all keep an eye on because he's a junior driver that raced a couple of rounds at Buckmore, and I think he's quite a quick driver as well. So I think you'll find he'll be coming through the field and making a few upsets.
And he is number 35.
Challenger is the class I'd be racing in if I was allowed, but I'm not. Okay, next is for Sharon Soki, who's racing for the Stallone Campione B team, who has actually done a race with us before, and it was I think the very first SRK race at Castle Combe in 2019, and he came 15th place overall.
And it is number 26.
I wonder if he remembers. Next up, we have got the entire BSR junior team. They're also doing DMAX. So they're all going to be very tired. But they've taken the opportunity. Why not? And we're going to be drawing for Bobby McGear first, who technically is a wild card. Because there are 5 drivers in this team, but you're allowed to do that.
That is number 36.
Nothing stopping them doing that. And then we're going to be drawing for Anthony Roberts. So remember, all of these Challenger drivers form the middle of the grid.
That is number 29.
And we've got Harrison Gravener, also of the BSR junior team.
That is 28.
Jacob Equiel, also of the BSR junior team.
That is 24.
And our final BSR junior driver, the championship leader in juniors, Freddie Navarro, who again is one to watch, I think. He races a lot of DMAX.
That is number 25.
And if they do win, there'll be no excuses because they're all weighed up to 80 kilos. They have to be. So it doesn't really matter how old they are, I suppose. But anyway, next is going to be Ross Sandwell, who was a late entry for the Connecticut team.
That is number 18.
Who's racing in Challenger class after winning the amateur round last time at Buckmore. We have got Sam Hampshire, who is rejoining us, who's representing the A team at Stallone. He has got a 2nd place overall before. Can he repeat that?
That is number 31.
And Alex McCutcheon, second in the Junior Championship, who is representing the B team of Stallone Campioni this time because he's already done 3 races and he can no longer be a wildcard.
And that is number 23. And impressively came third overall despite being a challenger at Buckmore Park.
Yeah, almost won, didn't he? That's very good. Making a mockery of our grid system. And we have James Burgess, who's returned to us with a best of 12th this season representing Ratio Drake.
Here's number 19. Number 19.
We have got Jen Tompkins from the BSR Grey team looking to improve on her 21st this year.
That is number 34. 34.
Talking of something that Jen would like, is that a Pokeball behind you, Luke, on your right-hand side?
A what?
It's a Pokeball.
Oh,
It is a Pokeball. What's that?
it is. I don't actually know. It's the. Let me check.
I bet it's a DS or something.
No, it's a pack of cards.
How disappointing. Okay, all right. Well, whatever strange things go on in the Cooper household. We're going to be drawing next for Alex Luco in the Ratio Drake Silver team, who has managed to get 16th overall this season.
That is number 32. 32.
And we got Sam Cox from the Swift Cooper A team, who has had a bit of a mid-pack season. He's still 10th overall. Still managed to get 16th place at one of the rounds.
38. And don't forget, he won the SRK Prologue.
Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, he did, yeah. That was so long ago.
It was.
We're actually not doing the prologue next season, are we? It's because we've got the Cadet Championship as well. So no plans at the moment to do any kind of prologue event. Yeah, sorry about that. Right, next one we're doing is Ben Chick from Swift Cooper A, who's rejoining us. Best of 17th, or your Castle Coombe champion from the weekend.
Yes, it was an extremely close event with the top 4 covered by 3 points in the end. So that was
Wow.
pretty much as close as it could be. And he is number 27.
And we got Matt Baker from the Stallone B team, who, if I remember correctly, got a podium, or he won here last season, I think. I think this is where he got 12th place as well. Excuse me.
That is number 33. 33.
We got Dylan Houghton from the Team 22 Rensport, who looked like he was on for a really good result at Buckmore as well. Ended up, I think, in the top 10.
That is number 30. Number 30.
Henry Barrington from BSR Grey. Best result of 10th so far.
That is number 20. Number 20.
And we got Ben Luff, who controversially quit Kinetica Racing Team at the 11th hour to rejoin his previous employer, Shrekkers or Wreckers, because there was a big money deal on the table. And he said that he just couldn't walk away from that amount of money.
And how much money was that?
Three money. He got 3 money.
Number 21.
Yes. And next up, we have Aidan Dancer, who also had a good result at BIKC, didn't he? You'd know that if you watched it. I didn't watch it, but...
Number 39. 39.
And we got Aaron Mitchell-Begley. Talking of money bags, second in the championship, best of 13th place, who almost managed to make the A final last time.
And that is number 22. 22.
And our challenger champion, Mr. Peyton Fricker, who's probably going to have number 37, I expect.
I hope so, otherwise I've done something wrong. And yes, it is number 37.
Crumbs. Right, that's most of our grid drawn. So as you can see, all of the amateurs at the bottom, challengers the middle, all the pros are going to be drawn at the front. And we have got, I think, 17 drivers to draw here. I might have that wrong. 7, 12. Yeah, 17 drivers to draw here.
I have 17 balls, so that adds up.
Good. I think every single driver in Pro has managed to get a top 10 So this is a very competitive category this year, Pro. Just the way that the numbers have worked out, there are 20 drivers that are eligible for this Pro category. One of them is Tyler Mays, who's on holiday for this one. One of them is Jamie Sherman Chase, just because he had a load of really good results in the middle of the season. And Ben Paynes is the other one who's not at this round. Okay, Ballmaster, for the final time, are you ready?
I am ready.
Right, jolly good. We're going to draw for Bertie Thomas, who is 18th in Pro with a best of 9th place.
It is number 10.
It's like the boss music for the draw, isn't it? I ruined that. I've done that horribly wrong. I pressed all the wrong buttons. Okay, next we're going to be drawing for Charlie Summers from the Stallone A team, who's still looking for a podium this season.
And that is number 5.
And we got Thomas Wiltshire from the Ratio Drag team. Oh, that was abruptly ended, that song. I was enjoying that.
That is number 13. Number 13.
We should probably pay for a YouTube premium subscription, but we're not going to do that. Okay, next up is Ben Frankham from the BSR Black team, who's back on the Black team after being on the Orange team last time. He was on the Grey team earlier in the season. He's all over the place.
And it is number 1. Number 1.
Aha! Super duper. Next up is Harley Smith from the Connecticut team, who missed the last round. Managed to get a top 5 so far this season.
It is number 8. Number 8.
And we have got previous championship leader Seb Miller returning, who was in the BSR Grey team this year. He's won 3 races this season. Might be, or will be, one of his last races with us, because I think he's off to university next year.
That is number 9. Number 9.
But it is good to have him back. And he's going to start his final heat from pole. James Dowding, one of our current champions. Only 1 win this season so far. 11th of the championship.
That is number 7.
And we got James Wiltshire also from Ratio Drag. Best results of 4th place. Still looking for that first podium.
That is number 17. 17.
And we got Zach Swannell, another one of our previous champions, season 1 champion. 34 races and the belts. No win this season yet, though.
That is number 6. Number 6.
We've got Gabriel Quinter, who gave us a masterclass in spinning at the weekend at BIKC, which should be quite hard to do when you're doing 23 miles an hour, but apparently we found it quite hard to do that.
That is number 14. Number 14.
And we got Oliver Bayani, who has been sensationally dumped out of the A team. He's been chucked out. They're just not good enough, Oliver Bayani. They said he's playing too much golf and he needs to concentrate on his karting. So he said his head's not there. Actually, I have no idea what happened, but there we go.
He is number 15. Number 15.
And Max Thorne, who is winning the unofficial Rookies Championship this year. Still best of 2nd place overall.
He is number 2. So 2nd place, number 2.
Oh, yeah. Still got 2 poles left then. Is Neil Durant going to get one of them? Another one of our past champions. Still looking for his first win this season. Although he did win the Rapid Championship at the weekend. Well done.
That is number 16. Number 16.
And we got Chris Ball, who had a jolly good result last time out at Buckmore. 4th in the championship now. A bit of a slow start this year, but he's kind of made his way back up again.
That is number 4. So that is one of those poles.
Ooh. And we are down to our last 3 drivers. 3, 11 and 12 left. Zach Venn is the next one, who is 3rd in the championship despite only getting 3rd place overall once.
And number 3, so 3rd place, number 3.
Ooh, there you go. So what that means is that our top 2 in the championship, Ryan Taylor and Sam Slater, will not be racing each other in the heats. And again, it's a very similar situation to juniors, where I think Sam can win it in the heats. Depends on how Ryan does, though. But with the split grid, you'd assume that it would go on into the finals, but we'll work out the maths of that later on. So Ryan Taylor's going to be the next to be drawn, who astonishingly has still not won a race. He's done 34 races with us, and he still hasn't won a race.
Yeah, he had that horrible luck at Hereford while he was leading, where he still got the points for winning, but the kart broke down while he was leading.
Yeah. Undoubtedly the best driver in SRK to never win a race, apart from me.
And here's number 11.
Means that our current championship leader and BIKC top 5 driver, Sam Slater, should be number 12.
He is number 12.
And that is our final grid of the year. So let's look at these grids and see what juicy heats we can see. Heat number 3, look at that. The top 5 in heat number 3. And you've got some fast drivers behind.
Yes, you got the 3 Stallone drivers, Biani, Swannell, Dowding, and then McCutcheon behind that. And then Redfern in it as well. So that's pretty
another
heat.
good driver.
And
BSR, BSR 1-2. That is a tough heat, that, isn't it? All of these heats are tough.
Yeah.
Heat 6, you got both the Rasio drag drivers in there. What are our final heats looking like? Heat number 9. Ryan is in there with James Dowding.
Seb Miller on pole.
Seb Miller on pole. It's just so difficult to know.
And then the drivers behind that in the Circ 1, you got Roberts, McGear, Redfern, McCutcheon, Barrington, and Sam Cox.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, it's hard to tell if those Challenger drivers are going to be good or bad, because some of them have never done Challenger or never done a race with us, in fact. Like, they've done different championships with us, but we just won't know until we find out. I think it's supposed to be a dry round. I'm not sure about that, but if it is a dry round...
most recent forecast I saw said that it was looking like it was going to be dry, but it's England.
So this is the first time that we'll have done D-Max karts in the dry, which we were all very excited to do it last year, and then it poured it down. But it was jolly good fun last year. It was just not quite as fun as it would have been. So the pre-event email has already gone out. I've seen some people saying that there's not food there. However, it's important to remember that the golf club right next to Sandown, within the grounds of Daytona, has hot food. And they're quite quick as well, from what I remember. So I went in there last year and had a burger. So don't be too worried about not having food available. I know we're there for quite a long time. But yeah, just remember that. Last grid of the season. As I said, might be the last time we do a live draw. So please let us know in the comments if you want us to carry on doing the live draw. If you're watching on the replay, just leave a comment afterwards. Otherwise, I'm sure we'll do some kind of live something next year. But that's the plan. If this is the last you see of us for this season, thank you for racing. Well, it won't be the last you see of us because you'll be there racing, but I'm running out of things to say. All right, that's it. Bye.
See you.